Oh, Terraformer. What the hell is this? Are you seriously kidding me right now? Doesn't the saying go when one Anakitty hat closes, another one opens? My god, what? Really, what? I don't know, but I got some hankering for getting done something I've been stuck on for a long time in this hack. This is not the level. This level's been beaten for like months, but I got stuck on it even farther back than that. So it's pretty interesting how that works out. I had some live commentary in the beginning. I could have left it in, but yeah, I didn't think I said anything noteworthy. But you do get to hear some of it in the outtakes, which of course I didn't. I only showed the ones in the last two rooms. I kind of like this part, but as a whole, this level is pretty bad. It's one of those levels where it's like, oh hey, I'm gonna put something extremely finicky right at the end of the level, and you're going to die to it a lot. But I'm expecting you to use tools anyway, so it doesn't matter, right? We're cool. No one's ever gonna try to do this hack without save states. Well, I come to prove indifference. It's pretty interesting how there's plenty of people who have tried and attempted to do the all Anakitty hack challenge with tools, mind you, and have rage quit. What does that say about me? What kind of psychopathic person? I'm not, but I'm kind of crazy. I don't even think that's the correct definition of psychopath, because that is something different. But crazy, insane person that thinks that playing hard ROM hacks is a good idea for one's sanity. That's more of an accurate term. A bit longer than it should have gone. It's like a little bubble in the tape that circles around this microphone. You could probably hear it because I just keep snapping and playing with it. It's pretty fun. So this level took me all of like 5 minutes to beat. It's not really that hard compared to all the other ones. And surprisingly enough, World whatever I'm in, World 7 I think it is, I beat more levels than I show off today. It just felt like a fitting end, and you'll see why. I actually beat like 3 more stages, and I didn't really expect it. This level I just cheat. I know I don't usually. I usually try and show the level off without like skips and warps and whatnot. So, but I didn't feel like playing this level, I guess. I don't know. It's been like months since I played this section and level and stuff. I don't know. I remember what I saw editing it today, literally, because I had enough footage to justify making a video for it. This is a nice little setup you got going on, a little doohickey. I didn't even mention in the last level, I said something about, like, the regular munchers and the insta-death munchers are just strewn about together at last, finally, because I died a few times due to that, what I just did there, because this thing, like, just will push you around. It does not give a dang. I might have died if I stayed there. It's pretty sad. Why didn't I get that box? I guess there's just a coin in it. There's a thing in this level, the Yoshi wings. And I'm wondering if there's a Yoshi in this level, because I kind of forgot. But I don't know. I kind of like the flame graphicals. I like it better when they're used as munchers, like in the TSRP2, but I don't know how to actually do that, so I'm very not good at graphicals. When I saw this, I panicked quite a lot, because this looks so far very reminiscent of the level that gave me quite a lot of trouble in 3rd edition, to the point where, first of all, I broke the hack because I tried to add a midpoint, and then second of all, I think I swam underneath it due to the glitchiness of the escalators, and I think that's pretty cool when I get so salty at a level that I just like, hey, I'm gonna do something that I try to never do ever. So it's always nice when I find a section of a level that I want to fly over to, because I think that's pretty rare of me to do, I must say. I like how this part just has random, arbitrary, invisible blocks places. It's like, you see, oh, okay, there's an invisible block there, I hit the chainsaw and I have to start over now. But that never happened, because as you can see, I did not edit from the last level to this level, so I think that's pretty cool. So here we just got mace spam. It's exciting to say the absolute most about this section. I got the midpoint. Everybody likes the midpoint. At least there is one in this stage. And I've gone back to it many times, and it's not even a matter of wanting to spend the time with it. There's probably a lot more depths to this level that I don't have, which actually I lost today. There's supposed to be a spike there to my left, for the continuity. I actually lost 2 hours of dying to a section in ASMT today. I don't really know how that happened, but yeah, I kind of like the first stage, which I forgot to mention. Just imagine me dying to like a lot of things. Not as much as the first level, I don't think, because the first level I literally died to everything in the first room. And didn't show any of it. And this one, kind of the same, but maybe more actually. I don't know. I'm all mixed up and don't know what the heck's going on. But yeah, this section is kind of the only section I kind of find interesting because of the way they get lifted up and moved around, but it also comes into the fact of that they kind of have flames in the way sometimes, and you have a very tight amount of time, more so already. And you'll notice I'm jumping a lot more than I should be. That's because there's spikes below the level, just in case you wanted to cheat the level. It's like, this could be utterly done better. All you really need to do is put this level in the middle or the top of the level thing, put the scrolling to no, and then just put a floor underneath it. How difficult is that? This level isn't scrolling. And as you'll finally tell that I have to bring in a freaking fire flower for this stupid boss, because the level forces you to not have good power-ups. It gives you 2 mushrooms, and I think that's unfair for this setup, because you will just get pushed right into the plants, and I don't like this. And I probably show more than I should have with these battles. I kind of showed all the battles, pretty much, just because I thought it was interesting, and a certain person I watch usually does that, especially when he plays the Mega Mans. And I know it's not as interesting as a Mega Man boss fight, but I know there's one person at the very least out there that wants to see it. And this text is just unchanged, casually unchanged title also. Why not? I went to go check out that little graphical error if it was an actual stage in the Glacier Area, the last level on today's list. And this level, surprisingly enough, I didn't hate. Also, I forgot to include the life farm. Darn it. I did have to, or I guess not. No, that's for... Oh my god. This is the winning run, moron. I had to do it for the next level, which is not included. It's kind of almost a good use of random. The level design itself is really boring, because it's just like a bunch of these cubes all strewn about. But the actual obstacle is kind of fun. And sometimes you get more fish than others, sometimes you get placed in impossible to win situations. There's a spike ceiling at the top, of course. But this level is kind of fun, and by nature of the way I'm editing this, you don't get to see a lot of badass dives. Yeah, that's the whole level. That's what I'm doing right now. That's a badass dive. I sunk down into that water like it wasn't an aquatic, ambiotic state of mind. So this section kind of gets a little dumb. Like, why did you use the Butter Bridge 2 scrolling? I think it's probably Butter Bridge 1, but I don't speedrun the game, so I wouldn't know. So I don't like it because you could have fish that just come from the bottom completely off screen, and you might be corralled into the bottom due to where the fish are. It's the farthest I've got a fire flower, by the way, just in case you couldn't tell. And, like, you could get corralled into the bottom due to the way that the fish move. And then you just... Hold that thought. The first time I got here, I looked it up because I was like, how long is this? I'm enjoying it, but not that much. I thought those solid blocks were solid, so I thought I had to clip through the bottom, like the fish were doing, like I did sometimes. That wasn't the case, and I died instantly. Okay, back to what I was originally saying. Wish I probably finished up that thought. I do that sometimes. I'll finish up a thought, say I have to go back to it, either never do or come back to it and realize I finished it up. That's just part of the way my mind works, I guess. I don't know. Those levels kind of, like, should have ended already, but it didn't. Luckily, it has a fire flower in it, unlike the last stage, or else I probably would have just taken longer. I don't think I would have brought in a fire flower, but I can't tell for sure, so yeah, I just realized there's plenty of outtakes, because yeah, the main levels are about to go, and feel free to skip around if you so desire, because it's just like, I showed a few boss more than maybe I should have. Maybe I should have 2x'd it. I don't know. Also, I'm gonna have to stop talking soon. You'll see why in a moment. There's just a little outdoor area that wants you to not end the stage and wants you to replay the level or reload that save state, depending on what kind of player you are. Because certainly that seems to be the intended method of solution sometimes with these levels. Yeah, that's where the Bowser transition is. Nice. That is not safe. This is so shocking. Oh man. This reminds me of something in VIP, and then you just kind of die for no freaking reason, and it's really deep in the stage. This time... I should be alright if they were kind of, like, not on the same alignment like they were the first time. I'm sure glad for that. Things are a bit higher up and you can just kind of fall off. Make this drop, and... Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Okay? What? Oh, wonderful. I'm on him. I'm now not. Terrified I am. What? Good, you spawned, and then if I do something like that, maybe, but yeah, I'm still alive. I think I can start talking? I don't know. Yeah, because the sound doesn't seem as jargled or whatever. Might be too late anyway. Or maybe I didn't. I don't remember. I might just be talking over myself, but really, is that big of a deal? I don't think I was saying too much of importance anyway. This dart is really stupid. I don't like it. I might have done another P-switch jump and caused myself to die again. I don't know. I really don't know. I showed the real level that I was supposed to play, but I decided to skip the level, and I do the same thing with a later level too, because look at that jump. Look at that jump. That's kind of a silly jump. At least there's generated goodness that I was gonna say ends right there, but it didn't. I thought that's kind of the thing that hackers do. It's like they require a generator but take it away immediately. I didn't touch it because I already showed that. And that was a death that involved coming out of the pipe, and then I'm like, oh, I gotta see the rest of this level, and then it didn't go so well, and I didn't keep that in because this shows the whole thing and not me dying into it or something. I don't know, I just did something pretty miraculous there. Miraculous for the level designer, not me. I love the little extra in there because it didn't take long. No, it did not. Insta-death's hard at work. And yeah, that's this section. That's most of what happened here. And I don't really have anything much to say about this. Yeah, here's the refights that everybody was really clamoring to see. And kind of part of the reason I do like to sometimes is just to show like how many hits I got in, even though I think mostly it was one except one of the runs, and you'll see. Yep, so the trifecta of Wendy's have all been vanquished. First, I don't know if it was first or second, but VIP 3 was involved, Sui was involved, and now this. So I can finally live out with my days. And it's really because her arena is the most customizable. Because all the other ones, I mean, you can edit the platform of the two dudes on a platform. You can add, like, potaboos and make the platform smaller, do dumb things like make them take more hits, but really Wendy and other dude is the only ones that you can really make this difficult out of the Koopa Kids. Now, if you're talking bosses in general, there's not always much you can do with a Reznor fight, but you can sometimes do things. There's some hacks that do things, but yeah, the Big Boo is definitely the most customizable and the most evil sometimes, even more so than this. Was that the one? Yeah, I think that was the one that was, I almost had it, but not quite. So yeah, just getting into walls of things, and then I didn't show anything after the first power-up, or the second power-up, or, is it the no, it's the second power-up. It's the second, and you can see some unwinnable positions I got myself into. Level is fun, try it for yourself, and experience it. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know why I liked it. But yeah, this was a Terraformer. See you guys whenever the heck the next episode happens.